Welcome to the School of Champions. Amp Harold Todd Elvig here for game 1 of 2 tonight as we are set for doubleheader high school basketball. Everett High School Gulls and Lady Gulls taking on the Archbishop Murphy Wildcats. Back-to-back action for the Lady Cats as well on these airwaves. About to step aside for the anthem and honoring America, but let's meet our starting lineups first for the visitors from Archbishop Murphy, or just Murphy for my vocal cord sake. Taylor Campbell will get the start, a senior point guard at 5'10", number 1. Hannah Humphrey, the player of the game from last night, the Adrenaline Fundraising player of the game. 5'9", senior guard, number 10, Humphrey. Number 12, Taylor Reed, one of 2 Reeds who will suit up for the Cats. She is 12, 5'8", and a senior guard, Taylor Reed. Ava Marr wears 21. She is a freshman swing player, 5'10", number 21, Marr. And number 24, Tamaya Joseph, a 5'9", senior guard. So again, number 1, Campbell, number 10, Humphrey, number 12, Taylor Reed, 21, Ava Marr, and 24, Tamaya Joseph. For the homestanding Everett Lady Gulls, Emma Lawson will get the start. Number 2, a senior forward at 5'9". Number 4, Miley Wugumgeg at 5'5", a sophomore guard. Number 4, Wugumgeg. Number 12, Alana Washington, and number 14, May Washington will get the start. They're both they're both sophomores rather, swing players. Alana is 6 foot and wears number 12. 5'11", May Washington wearing number 14. And I am missing one. That would be Sylvester. Ella Sylvester, number 20, 5'11", a post and a center, a senior, number 20, Sylvester. So again, Alana and May Washington, 12 and 14 respectively. Sylvester in 20, Wugumgeg in 4, and Larson in number 2 for the homestanding Everett Seagulls. Second game coming up after this one is over with, of course. Not that we're looking ahead, but Mark Ockett will have the call as the Everett boys will square off against Archbishop Murphy. Full night of basketball action here for you from Everett High, or again, the School of Champions. Love that. And this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th contest I've called here at Everett High. So
we love Everett High.
Hey, I love it because it's right down the road from, well, my day job.
Yeah, that helps.
Just slide down Colby and head in the side door. Make sure that the people know I'm coming and keep the door open for me. Well, the officials have been announced. Let's go ahead and step aside for a break to honor America. When we come back, it's the first game of 2 doubleheader basketball, Everett and Murphy on STSPN.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Introducing Cord, the new recruits. Our Seattle area plumbing company just keeps on growing. Every day, every job, every person is a champion on our team. How we support each other to support our customers is changing the game.
Hey, Gene Johnson Plumbing and Heating, Corey here. How could it possibly be this great to work for a plumbing company? Gene Johnson Plumbing really sets the bar. They are trend setting the nation for a plumbing company. My wife, for the first time in years, wants to bake and cook for my team. Gene Johnson Plumbing is my new plumbing home away from my own, and I will stand by that until I retire. I'm happy.
Experience respect, pride, and appreciation for doing great work.
Back here on STSPN, my first girls basketball broadcast in probably 3 years, so let's just say I'm pumped.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for girls basketball in the Harrell household. In fact, my third cousin is not a Hall of Famer, but a record holder still at Vanderbilt. Played for the Lady Commodores, and I think is still number 2 in either assists, steals, or both. So got after the girls basketball early, and certainly have cheered for some quality competition over the years. And I am excited to add Washington to that list of places I've called girls basketball action. Lady Cats in the all black with the red numbers and white trim. The Gulls in the white. The ball is in the air, and it is won by Everett, and away we go. Dropping it off near side to Larson. She gets a free lane, shows, and goes! Larson with a bucket. It is 2-0 Everett. I'm certainly okay with that fast start for Everett. Breaks the trap, look out, backdoor, cut off. Was that Wagumgig? No, that was Alana Washington sticking her nose in there and breaking up the pass. Inline out of bounds for Joseph. Feeds in, sets her feet, 3 on the way, no. Punched out of bounds. That should be Everett ball. It is not. Stays with Murphy. Watch Alana Washington dancing around out there on the perimeter. They'll look to her, warming her hands by the campfire. 3-ball rims out, but it's taken away. Back the other way, Wagumgig. Near side. I think I had my roster backwards. My apologies. The chat is going bonkers, I'm sure. I was looking at the Everett players for Murphy. In, then out, and back we go. Layup, no. Please remove the lid from the basket. Shot up and in. Did that one go? They're going to say 2 shots, so it did not go. Alana Washington to the line. Foul is on Campbell. I think I've got my own wires uncrossed, and Washington will hit the first. Defensive assignments being barked out here. Solid crowd for the first of 2 tonight. Washington hits them both. Alana with 2, Larson with 2, and it's 4-0 Gulls. And May Washington called for the foul on the sidelines. As we pointed out, just had some Murphy basketball last night and a good showing from the Lady Cats.
Oh, man, they were just on fire.
Across the timeline, that's Taylor Reed. Lobs to the corner. Working her way out, Marr. Marr gives it up. Driving through. They didn't call anything as Reed was.
Yeah, I didn't
stripped
understand
of
that. Looked like there was.
It was either a foul or a travel, one of the two. And
there was something kind of funny there.
the answer was D, none of the above.
That's right. D was out of bounds.
Straight away for Humphrey. Given up, and man, this is a ferocious Gulls team. Jarred loose by May Washington, and side out, 3/4 court for Everett. Joe Richard Court here at Everett High. Near side for Larson, who got the scoring underway. May Washington now to Alana on the drive, the pull up, can't get it to go, and a good rebound to Maya Joseph, and that's just out of bounds. Active hands by Larson again. Campbell up the floor. Plenty of speed, looks back door. Humphreys dumps it off to Marr on the hop. Got her pocket picked. Officials letting a lot go early. Nice defensive pickup, but an offensive board. Sylvester turns and fires. And I wanted to make sure that was Sylvester. It was. 6-0. Baseline drive, hesitation, perhaps a little too much, as that one swatted out of bounds off the attempt from Marr. Lady Cats are having a little trouble finding their ferocity.
Maybe they used all their energy up last night.
It is possible. You don't like to have back-to-backs, not just broadcast-wise, but from a sports perspective. You don't have a lot of back-to-backs in the pro game.
Yeah.
Elob fed in near side for Reed. Reed on the baseline drive, scoops and scores the circus shot from Taylor Reed. And the Cats are on the board. Left side, circus lob. Sylvester runs it down, dumps it off out of bounds, stays with the Gulls.
We are connected to the scoreboard, but you'll see the scoreboard go away once in a while because we have to refresh it. And some reason it's not refreshing all the time.
Well, that's not a very refreshing thing to hear.
No, but it does keep the score clock and the game clock. I mean, the shot clock and the game clock.
Fair enough. Left side, 3 on the way. Wagumgig, no, and the rebound comes to Marr. And just deep breath, and Murphy is, well, playing their style of ball. Lobbed that one into traffic and taken away. Sylvester, nice control, riding it down the floor, lost it, got it back. Jumper good.
Wow.
Whistle. Are they gonna call that off, or no? Timeout taken. So Sylvester
Before the shot?
Go to your benches.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, we have an injured player off the left side. They were told to go to their benches. That's May Washington, and they're looking at her leg. I don't know if we've got enough time to step away for a break, but
we'll do that.
Yeah, let's step aside for a moment. 8-2, Everett leads on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to it on STSPN as she is helped to her feet and helped off the floor. Lillian Thompson will come on to replace May Washington, and we are back to it, 8-2. Marr trying to go around Alana Washington. There's the double team, lobbed it high. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. That is a nice play by both sides, honestly. They very nearly broke that trap, they being the Lady Cats of Archbishop Murphy. Sylvester. Now lobbed up ahead, Thompson. Lobbed back, she was fresh into the game, and it takes you a moment to really get into that mindset. She was put in at the last moment to replace her injured teammate. Miscommunication turns it over to the Cats. Taylor Reed lobs in right side of the lane. Hesitation, then a drive, left it shorter, maybe blocked. Larson comes away with it for the Gulls. 6-point lead, defensive affair early. Driving in, Wagumgig, and it's stripped away. And stripped right back. There's Wagumgig, back door, nice drag step. Couldn't get it to go. Right side, lobbed right elbow to Esping, who checked in. Missed that one. 3 on the way, offline right. Tipped up, taken away by Lillian Thompson for the Gulls. Hesitation, nearly walked, got that one back. Wagumgig, Sylvester, now to Wagumgig again. Larson holding it. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Near side, Lillian Thompson. Lobs, Larson. Drives, bank shot, no. Tipped up, should be a jump ball. It's going to trickle free, and they will call the jump. This is just going to be one of those slugger kind of games. Beating and banging and driving. Length of the floor, inbounds from Taylor Reed for the Archbishop Murphy Wildcats. Near side, now to Marr. Off a pick, good switch, Larson on top of it. Stripped away, taken away. Leading the charge, Wagumgig, and she is fouled. And frustration from Humphrey, last night's Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. No, they're going to call the hold on Esping, actually. 8-2. Wagumgeg launches and misses. Back iron. Looks like no subs for either side just yet. Second one for Wagumgeg is up and good. 9-2. Near side to the corner. Esping gives off. 3 on the way. Marr missed it all, but it is saved inbounds right to the Cats. And a drive and a score for Taylor Reed. 9-4. Everett with the advantage on the ball. Trying to break it across the timeline, and they do. Larson, skip leave near side. Wagumgeg sets her feet. Alana off to Sylvester. Now straightaway Larson gives back. Right wing 3 on the way. No good. I thought it hit the support. Offensive board, Larson, and a walk. Trying to rip that one away from traffic. It's a turnover to the Wildcats. Inbounding is Taylor Reed. She'll slip that one in to Tamaya Joseph, and a whistle. Marr trying to drive. Foul is on Sylvester, and a sub will check in for either side, actually. Junior Parrish will come in for the Everett Gulls. And was that Burns? Yes, that's Burns checking in for the Cats. Caroline Burns. Left wing side, Taylor Reed. Drive, lost it, and out of bounds. It kind of stuck to her hand, somewhere between a pass and a shot. Great defense early on by these Lady Gulls. 9-4, Everett with the advantage over Murphy. Sylvester in traffic, and there's a quick reach-in whistle. Was that on Humphrey? Nope, Reed. Gulls to side out. Kicking it back to Alana. Wagumgeg now back straight away. Hesitation, kicked out near side. 3-ball, air ball. Saved inbounds and stripped away by Campbell. Campbell, left side of the lane, then digs it back out. Lost it, taken away. Good hustle, Alana Washington. Sylvester across the timeline. 1-on-1, drives, scoops, no, but a foul. This is an Everett team that has come in with exactly 0 fear. Parrish, Washington, straight away Wagumgeg. Scoop, got it to go! Nifty move for Wagumgeg. 11-4 and a whistle. Is that a timeout? I believe it is. We will step aside for a break as well. All Gulls with 91 ticks left in the first. 11-4 on STSPN.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back here on STSPN out of that timeout. 1:22 left in the first. Straight away for the Lady Cats. Driving in is Humphrey, and she went for a ride. Foul against Everett High. That is a foul on Lillian Thompson. Thompson, Washington, Ross Rudder into the game, along with Sylvester and Junior Parrish. Right side the drive, tipped out Campbell. Marr working with it on the right block, cycled around, 3 from the corner, no. Cannot connect the Lady Cats. And it's a turnover with 60 seconds left in the first. 11-4, Everett with the advantage. Drive, then kick. Sylvester out high with 50 seconds left. 16 on the shot clock. Whipped around left side, Sylvester tips it in. Alana then out, nearly turned it over. Thompson will run it down. Fed back. 3 on the shot clock. Heave, drew iron, but it will go away to the Lady Cats. Hold it back, Campbell. Right wing side, hesitation with it. Kicked out Campbell again. The 3 will float, will hang, and will not go, and a tie up. And that should give it to Everett. And it does. Lineup out there for the Murphy Wildcats. It's Campbell, Humphrey, along with Burns. As the action moves away from me. Long 2 ball, up and good for Lillian Thompson. And that will do it for the first quarter of play. Kind of got away from me as well, but it's 13-4. Everett with the lead at the end of 1 on STSPN.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, 1 cup at a time.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, quarter number 2. Amp Harrell joined by Todd Elvig. The Everett Lady Gulls on defense, leading 13-4 here at home. Murphy Cats driving the lane. That one left behind. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Alana Washington. Yep, white 12. Alana Washington, her first. Team's 4th, 4 fouls aside, by the way. 7:53 to go in the second. 13-4. First free throw up flat, no good for Taylor Reed. Sub will check in for the Cats. Burns will check out. Tamaya Joseph back in. I believe that puts them back to their starting 5. That one will go. Taylor Reed has all the points. 5 points for Murphy. And a 13-5 lead for the Gulls. Sylvestra with her 4 points will take it up the floor. Zips that one on a string to Wagumgeg. Wagumgeg holding it out high. Near side, Alana Washington draws 2 defenders. It's tipped away and out of bounds. Good eyes by Washington to not chase it. Lineup for the Gulls. Washington, that's Alana Washington. No update on May Washington, who left early with an injury. Sylvester Wagumgeg fed in and then knocked away and retained by the Wildcats. Larson also out there for the Gulls. Fed to the right side of the lane. Shot up, no, from Tamaya Joseph, but she will draw the foul. Lainey Thompson out there for the Everett Gulls as well. Foul is the second on Alana Washington. I think that's something that Coach Hurd was working on in that first quarter break. 13-5. Lady Cats trail. So we'll check in. That is Lillian Thompson replacing Alana Washington. So it's Lillian and Lainey Thompson, Larson, Wagumgeg, and Sylvester. Second free throw up and good. Tamaya Joseph with her first point of the day. It's 13-6. Lady Cats trailing. And there's a good whistle and a good draw there by Sylvester. She kind of changed hands, flicked it towards the cup, and drew the foul. I think they called that on Mar. Excuse me, Tamaya Joseph, 2-4, not 2-1. 7:13 to go, first half. 13-6, and that one will rim out. Sylvester will have another opportunity. Everett came out aggressive. They have not trailed in this one. Up and good. Sylvester leads the way with 5 points for the Gulls. That equals Taylor Reed's game-high 5 on the other side. Driving in, nice Euro step. Kicked out 3-ball. Tamaya Joseph offline left. It's saved in bounds. On the attack, Campbell, no, swatted away and no foul. Knocked away. Sylvester will come away with it for Everett. 14-6 your score. Everett high on top. Lobbed left side. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Offensive board. Laney, and it's tipped away and taken away. Marr across the timeline, nearly an up and down. In, then out. 3-ball left side. Bang! Bottom of the net. And that is Taylor Reed. And she cuts this thing to 5. In the lane, Larson, and it's knocked out of bounds by Campbell for Murphy. Archbishop Murphy is tightening the grip right now. Back in Esping. Esping will replace Tamaya Joseph. 2-3 flat defense. Lobbed in. Wagumgeg, crossover move. Gives that one off, cycle to Laney, shows high. Wagumgeg, drop out of the corner. Pulls to the wing, now straight away with 6-12. In the lane, dished out. Wagumgeg right wing. Lob Sylvester. Catch and shoot. 3 with 4 on the shot clock. Let's fly. And Sylvester tickles the twine. She's got 8 points after that 3. And it's 17-9. Everett in front. Slip shot, no, and taken away by Larson. 8-point lead for the Gulls. Near side drive, then a kick back out. Sylvester on the right wing. Lobbed over the top, Wagumgeg. Now to Larson. Larson stares down Campbell, gives off Sylvester. 3 balls short, tipped up backside, rebound, put back, no, and taken away. Whew, that was close. Lillian Thompson had a good effort. Whistle and a foul in the open floor. White 4 with a push. Actually, offsetting fouls. Wagumgeg gets one. And I thought I heard 14, which would be Esping for Murphy. 6 fouls aside, so bonus the rest of the way with 5:21 to go in the half. 17-9 Everett. Catch and shoot 3. Left side, knocking the bottom out of the peach basket. It's Humphrey. 5-point game, 17-12 Everett.
They're warming up now.
They are certainly getting loose. Wagumgeg now drops it off. Sylvester wasn't really looking for it, so she had to back up. 5 minutes to go, first half. Left side, hesitation, fed in, Laney, given, back, Larson, got it! That is a nice helper for Laney Thompson, and Larson with a finish, she's got 4. 7-point game with 4:38 to go in the first half. Drive, then kick, wide open 3, offline, offensive board, Marr has it ripped away. Larson playing aggressive all game long. Wagumgeg, 1-on-2, gets it around the trouble. Sylvester back to Wagumgig, 3 on the way. That was pretty. And there, I thought was a timeout. There is. There's a timeout on the floor. It's a 30. We will go ahead and take it as well. 22-12. Gulls with a 10-point lead on STSPN.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
Back to it here on STSPN. 4:13 to go, first half. 22-12. Everett Seagulls with the advantage here in the girls' game. Boys' game, of course, to follow. Mark Hockett on the call for that one. Spin, drive down the lane. Looking back door, no. Kicked out Kimball. 3 ball, clanks off the back iron, taken away. Rocketed back out. The high pass to the diminutive Wagumgig. Man, she is tough. Near side, May Walsh is back out there. Good to see her back after that early injury. Fed in, new player, Jamison. Kicks back out, Sylvester. 2 ball, no, and taken away. Double team on the end line. This is an Everett squad that is just buzzing the tower. Up by 10. Some folks may have thought this was going to be a cakewalk for the Cats. That has not been the case. Marr driving, marked well by May Washington. Drives around, 1-on-3, jumper, can't get it to go. Tipped up and chased out of bounds. Good hustle, maybe a bit too much for Jamison. Subs will check in. It looks like Humphrey may have returned, and Coonley will check in for the first time. Sydney Coonley. Marr will key this one in. That's Ava Marr. 3:11 to go, first half. 10-point lead by the Gulls, and now the officials have something to discuss. Marr and Humphrey. Taylor Reed. I feel like Campbell's still out there somewhere. And Coonley. Fed into Coonley. Tips that one out. Taken away. Wagumgig. Up the floor, 2-on-2. Stubbed away. She'll roll it back into play, and it's picked up by Humphrey for the Cats. Right side drive, left it short and taken away. Sylvester up ahead, Wagumgig pulls back, circus shot, can't get it to go, and taken away by Taylor Reed. Reed hesitates, head fake, kicks off Humphrey, and pulled back. Drive splits the defense, shot no, foul yes, and Taylor Reed will get a couple of free tosses. Stick around in our between game show for the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Still anybody's award to take home. A lot of girls out here putting in the work. 2:37 in the first half. Free throw up, no good for Taylor Reed. Only 1 made free throw, but 8 points. That ties her for the game high. Junior Parrish will check back in for Everett. Wearing 33. Free throw up and good. 1 of 2 that time for Taylor Reed, and a game best 9. Whistle. And I believe we had a timeout by Coach McNeil. We'll take it as well. Back after this on STSPN.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
Sometimes it's the things you don't hear. Amp Harrell, joined by Todd Elvig, STSPN live coverage. Girls basketball, Everett with a 22-13 lead over Archbishop Murphy. Down the lane, Skip Leave, 2 on the way, gets it to go. That's Jamison with the basket. Caroline Jamison, a 6'1" senior reserve center. 24-13. It's been all Everett in this first half. Campbell, drive, then leave. Spin to the post. Out of bounds off of Everett, looking for Coonley on the block. She will check out, replaced by Russell. It is Tatum Russell, a junior post at 5'8". Lobbed into the top of the key. Humphrey gives that one over to Taylor Reed. Reed will drive, measures it, hesitates, head fake, drives in, put a little too much sauce on that one. And it is tipped up and taken away by Sylvester. 24-13, lobbed up the floor. May Washington up the lane. Nice connection with Larson. May Washington with the shiny dime, and it is 26-13. Everett came to play.
Yes, they did.
90 seconds left, first half. Breaking the press, Marr for Archbishop Murphy. Down the lane, lobbed it off, cycled back. There's smart hands by Sylvester to get in those passing lanes. Marr drives, heaves. That is a smart play by Ava Marr. And she's just a freshman. She was in trouble in between two defenders and just sort of threw it at the cup, and good things happen. Larson will get her first, team's 8th foul. Up and no good, left it short. Marr will have another. 5'10". She can play point guard, she can play regular guard, and she can play post. Pretty full resume, and she'll get into the score sheet as well. Ava Marr. 26-14 with $1:08 left before we hit the halftime break. May Washington back after that injury in the first quarter. And there's a turnover, not her fault. Loose ball, pinballing around, and a tie-up. Humphrey went to the deck for it for Archbishop Murphy. Got our crawl back. The guys in the truck are telling me that all is right with the world.
That is correct.
Thank you, Leroy.
That's it.
Don't unplug it next time.
It's actually, his name is Kevin.
I call him Leroy. Fed in.
Or no, Kyle. Kyle Levitt is in the truck.
Sounded like somebody else. I got to give plenty of credit to May Washington as she lost it, got it back again, and still winds up caroming out of bounds. Washington will check out, replaced by the returning Wagumgeg. Wagumgeg and Junior Parrish out there along with Sylvester, Larson, and I think that's Jamison still out there. 35 left on the clock. First half knocked away. Out of bounds will stay with Murphy. I have been very impressed with this Everett team. Fed in backcourt with 30 seconds left. Shot clock reads 15. Drive, Marr squirts free. Nice blue line play there by Humphrey. Drive, Campbell, oof. Somebody took one off the mush. The ball bounced off the face of Jamison and out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call a foul before all of that happened. Foul is Larson's second. Coach McNeil barks out the defensive assignments. 26-14, Everett, 1-1, and that one missed, taken away by Junior Parrish. Good box out. Up the floor, Wagumgeg eyes it, fed in, looking for Sylvester on the comeback and taken away. It's Ava Marr again, into the lane, drives, ducks her head, no, and taken away again by Parrish. That'll pretty well put this one to bed in the first half. That's it. They will go to the locker room, and we will step aside for a break. 26-14, all Everett all the time here on STSPN.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race.
Look at this!
To the 4 a.m. starts. Training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard.
I never sit on you. I get the gang on you. You better pray for it. I put that thing on you. You ever play with it?
To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. You rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC Strawweight Champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun, I promise you.
Plumbing technicians and apprentices. Working together, learning together, masters of the craft, passing on their skills and knowledge for the trade.
I'm Gene Jr., and we are growing fast. As one of the senior techs, I really enjoy sharing and teaching, really because I'm selfish and it makes me feel good.
Getting paid to teach and learn valuable skills that can support your life, family, and dreams.
Hi, I'm Renee. I'm an apprentice, and I like to learn from all these different plumbers. I want to be a plumber to provide a good lifestyle for myself and for my future dreams.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready. Gene Johnson, clean, on time, and professional.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Daniels Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniels the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniels and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniels.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Tyler and Matt, water lines.
Hey, how you doing? We're here in the U District on a Thursday, replacing all the buried galvanized that's in the line.
Each of our homes depend upon their connection to water and sewer.
Hey, we're under the porch, putting in all new PEX, replacing all the galvanized, including the hose bib.
Over time, these lines age, change, and break down.
We're making our last connection. Matt's capping an old galvanized water line, and we should be done for the day.
Our water line team can help to make sure your connection runs smooth, healthy, and clean.
Hot summers in Snohomish County lead to homeowners taking steps earlier each year to keep their home comfortable. If you're thinking about air conditioning for your home, now is the perfect time. Air conditioning costs hundreds less when installed with a new furnace. If you're unsure about the age or dependability of your home comfort system, our consultants will help you determine the best solution. Our experienced technicians make sure our customers are comfortable by keeping their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems working well. But we believe comfort is more than that. We want you to have a comfortable buying experience, to be comfortable with our technicians working in your home, and on top of that, getting a value you're comfortable with.
Back here on STSPN, we do have a Mark Ockett sighting. He'll be along for the ride in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Right now, you've got me, Amp Harrell, joined by, well, the man on the ones and twos, making it sound so good, Mr. Todd Elvig.
Zeros and ones.
That too. No analog in this digital broadcast, and the guys in the truck just doing a fantastic job powering through adversity tonight. So.
That is right.
And I got to get it right. Is it Kevin? Is that who you said was talking to me?
Kyle Levitt.
Kyle Levitt. Excuse me. I would say I'm hard of hearing, but that's just me, trying to cover for myself.
Yeah.
I'm just a little slow on the uptake sometimes. But appreciate it to Kyle and all the folks back there in the truck, making it sound so good. Your stats for the first half, 13-4. The Everett Lady Gulls won the first quarter, and it was 13-10. They won the second quarter to expand their lead to 26-14 at the break. And I got to make sure I got that right. Yeah, 26-14. Your scoring by player, Taylor Reed for the Archbishop Murphy Wildcats has the team best 9 points, including a 3, one of their 2 3-pointers. The only other player with a 3-pointer is Humphrey. That's all the scoring she has. And a free throw each from Marr and Joseph for their total. So again, Reed with 9. That is Taylor Reed, not Kennedy. 3 points for Humphrey, 1 each for Marr and Joseph. For the Lady Gulls, 8 points for Sylvester, including a long ball. 6 each for Larson and Wagumgeg. 2 points apiece for Alana Washington, Lillian Thompson, and for Jamison as well. A couple of assists that I noticed. May Washington, back from that injury, in the first quarter, and Lainey Thompson with a nice shiny dime as well. Keys to this second half for Everett: keep the intensity. Their defense, their hands in the passing lanes, their complete and utter lack of fear has really carried them to this point. Keep the throttle down. Keep that gas pedal to the floor, and you'll be all right. For the Lady Cats, it's the exact opposite. Take a deep breath. Yes, you have been decked in this first half. You have been put to the mat, but it's a 12-point game.
Yeah, 12 points is not that much. And watching them play last night, I really think that Everett's going to have to either hold on to what they're doing, or the Cats will come back and get them.
Yeah, just deep breath and do what you do best, really, for both sides. Murphy will have it as we start play in the second half. Left side it goes to Humphrey. Fed back to Jemiah Joseph. Joseph takes it to the right elbow, marked there by Mae Washington. Fed straight away. Nice Euro step, swatted out of bounds. That was a great release from Mae Washington. When you're watching this one later on the replay, click it back about 10 seconds. That was nifty. Washington called for her second foul, but to just explode from the near elbow down to the far low block, that was nice. Free throw up, no good. No harm but the first foul. 7:43, third quarter. Plenty of ball game to go, and then we've got a boys game to follow. Free throw will crawl up.
Oh, look at that.
And in. It likes her. Campbell with the make.
I think this is actually our first Everett girls game. I think they had a little sickness hit them, and they were out for a couple weeks, and here we are.
I guess who hasn't? I
That
think is
is
a better way to say that. Three ball up and good. What a rip for Sylvester. She's got 11 points. Second long ball of the day. Tee it up. Three ball, no good. Clanked up there off the back iron from Jemiah Joseph. Joseph picks up some intensity when she comes into the game, though. They were really kind of dragging without her.
Well, I'm really impressed with this Everett team. They look like they're getting it together.
Absolutely. Fed inside. Nice step back flash. No. Alana Washington, the broadcaster's jinx there. Down the lane. Long lob taken away. Wagumgig pushed ahead to Larson. Larson will take a measured jumper. The lost art of the mid-range jumper, and Larson's got 8. Down the lane. That was a reasonably smart hack by Sylvester. She was beat. She was wearing the cement shoes and just hacked the wrist. Make her earn it.
Well, I think she was either going to hack it or she was going to get called for a moving screen or something there. No, what would it be with the defense kind of?
It'd be a block.
Yeah. Everybody at home's laughing right now with me trying to figure out what that.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. It can't be that simple, can it?
Yeah,
that's the hard part. Yeah, anybody can talk for 3 hours straight. It's making things that make sense.
Right? Yeah.
Taylor Reed has 10 points. It's basically talking 90 miles an hour without seatbelts.
Exactly. Kind of like the girls are playing.
Yes. Punched out of bounds. Taylor Reed, and it'll be a turnover back to Reed and the Cats. 31-16. Really haven't decided much in the early stages of this third quarter. Barking out the signals is Taylor Campbell, the senior point guard. Nice Euro step by Marr. Driving, scooping, left it short, blocked by the rim, and a turnover back to Everett.
Well, something I talked about last night. There's tendency for girls sometimes to get too far under the hoop.
I can certainly see that. Layup no for Wagumgig and a turnover.
That's an unofficial thing, but that's kind of what we've seen.
And just the sight lines are different. The shots are different as that one goes 5-hole, and it will squirt free to Wagumgig. Numbers if they hurry. Wagumgig, the reverse, left it short. No. Step back, turnaround, blocked, and that'll be a foul and 2 free throws for Sylvester. Hang a gold star on the performance of Sylvester in this one. She has been like that old credit card, everywhere you want to be.
That's good.
Thank you. Timeout on the floor, and we will take it as well. Everett with a 31-16 lead on STSPN.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back to it on STSPN, 31-16. Everett girls with the lead here in the third. Out of the timeout, some free throws coming up for Sylvester. Might be helpful if I occasionally include a first name. That's Ella Sylvester, 5'11" senior post. But she's a post who can shoot the three. Little Dirk Nowitzki kind of style out there as she hits the first free throw. 32-16, doubling them up. The Everett Lady Gulls. Got it. She's got 13 points on the day. Press to the near side. Short porch right baseline. Lob back out Campbell. Across to Marr. She'll drive into the lane. Heaves it at the basket. No. Ripped away. Offensive board. Stolen again. Wagumgig. 1-on-2. And it's out of bounds. No foul. See, that was a smart play by Murphy to do nothing. Because the last time that happened, she drew the foul. 33-16. Everett looking to add to it here. Wagumgig and Sylvester out high with Larson on the right wing, has it now. Lobs on the curl. Looking for the extra pass, Wagumgig, and she'll draw the foul. I think Coach Hurd is a little frustrated here to my right. Campbell with her third, team second. 5:01 to go in the third. Got it. Wagumgig with a hard-earned 7 points to this juncture. Esping will check in for Taylor Reed for the Cats. Murphy just trying to keep the head above water. Got it. That high free throw. Wagumgig has 8. 35-16. Near side, the little head fake, driving, reverse finger roll flip for Humphrey. No. Offensive board dug out. 3 on the way, left side. No.
She got her own board on that.
Slapped back, and she's got a board there. Campbell kicked out. That's Humphrey again, and she'll make it this time. Humphrey with the long ball. Just stay calm and let the game come to you. Underneath. That was a strong move for Alana Washington. Calmly curled it up and in. Everybody fighting for that adrenaline fundraising player of the game honor after the game. And of course, game's still in the balance. You know.
Well, they're all wanting it.
Putting in the work for sure. Straight away, Marr, 3 on the way. Light that fuse! Ava Marr. She's got 4 points. That's her first field goal of the day, and it's 37-22. Under 4 to play in the third. Everett has not trailed in this one. Sub will sneak to the table. Did not get a number. Right side, May Washington. Straight away now to Larson. Larson to Alana Washington will heave up the 3. No. Offensive board dug back out. 3 on the way. A little too hot to handle from Wagumgeg and taken away. Quickly back the other way. Humphrey digs it out. Campbell a 3. Left it short. Rocket shot free, or rebound rather. Near side. Marr drives. Dishes it back out. And left without the basketball. Humphrey. No call on a turnover. 37-22. Gotta wonder how Everett's gonna fare in the fourth quarter, though. They've had to burn a lot of energy to get to this point.
Well, that's what we thought about Murphy last night. They were spending energy like it was free.
Loose ball and a nice save. Long 2, no good. Whistle underneath. This is probably going to be a foul on Esping for the Lady Cats. Let's see. Yup. Getting caught up in the mess underneath the basket. Esping gets called for her 3rd. And the Lady Gulls will get Laney back in. Laney Thompson, number 11. Giving a breather to one of the starters for Everett. Flat-footed feed in. Lillian Thompson, and fires to the post, picked off. Across the timeline with Humphrey. Lobbed back across. Sub in there is Burns. Near side, 3 ball, left it up, no. Contact and taken away by Laney Thompson, and a whistle and a tie-up. And that will keep it with the Everett Lady Gulls. Laney Thompson, Lillian Thompson out there, along with Wagumgeg. And let's see who else. May Washington and Sylvester. And we're gonna call a player control foul against the Everett Seagulls. 37-22. With 2:18 left. Foul is on Sylvester, her 3rd.
I think you're lucky I had checks left. It must
Indeed.
mean there's money left in there.
Perhaps. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I'll contact my personal banker. 3 on the way. Missed all of that one. Good look at it from Burns. And working it across the timeline slowly, Wagumgeg with under 2 to play. In the 3rd, anyway. Laney with the pick. Driving. May Washington.
There was
Okay.
something there. Push
yeah.
or something. What was
Delayed whistle. Delayed whistle. But they did catch it.
She puts her hands up. No, I'm sorry.
Foul is on.
I couldn't quite see here. Was that a hip that she threw on that?
I thought I saw hands, but
something.
But yes, little pinball wizard as foul is called on Esping. That is her 4th. Looks like Marr will check back in. May Washington feeds in Delaney Thompson. Fed back to Lillian Thompson, and straight away Wagumgeg. Cycled around, 22 on the shot clock. Laney pulled back out, 3 on the way. That one a little bit flat and short. Sylvester, and it's out of bounds to the Lady Cats.
Seen several short here. I'm wondering if they're getting a little tired.
I think so, and I'm curious what's going to break first in the fourth quarter. The exhaustion from back-to-back games for Archbishop Murphy, or the energy spent in the first half of this one for Everett. Driving, scooping, scoring. That is Marr with the bucket. 37-26. Skip pass back door. Laney's got to do something with it. Kicks out Washington. 3 on the way. No good. And that one run down by Lillian Thompson. Loose ball, tipped and taken away by Marr, and a whistle here. Yep, I thought so. That was a foul on Lillian Thompson. She got beat, and then her hustle cost her. Looks like we got a couple more subs checking in. Looks like Ockendorf checks in for the first time for Everett. Fed out left side. Taylor Reed Three ball, teed up and in. Campbell with the rocket. And it is 37-29. Single-digit lead. Hockendorf feeds it back to May Washington. 34 seconds left. Washington loses it. Gets it back and skates in front of everybody. Drops that one short. Fed back across. Laney kicks out. Three on the way. No good. Tipped up. Taken away. And stripped right back. What an effort. What an effort, Lillian Thompson. And she'll get free throws. She was completely dead to rights and said, no, this is mine, and I will attempt to put it where it goes. Excellent, excellent work. Lillian Thompson. She is a senior at 6 foot. Free throw up and good. Lillian's got 3 points. Foul was on Humphrey. Her first, team's 5th. Chance to get this one back to a 10-point lead. Sub will check back in. That's Junior Parrish. Parrish will replace May Washington. Up and no, and a whistle. Lane violation. And that will give it up to Archbishop Murphy. Shot clock is off. 16.6 left in the third. 38-29. Gulls lead. Humphrey. No, that wasn't Humphrey. That's Marr, though. 3 on the way, no. Tipped up. Hockendorf taken away. And they will basically run out the clock here in the third quarter. Good play, Hockendorf, to end that one. It's a 9-point lead. 38. Excuse me, not a 9-point lead. It's an 11-point lead. 38-27. Seagulls lead on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
We at Gene Johnson are here and ready to help with our touch-free service. Being clean and safe are at the top of our minds. We're using gloves, masks, shoe covers, and lots of hand sanitizer. Our software allows us to get your approval without any physical contact. We hope you don't need us, but if you do, we're ready.
Back here on STSPN, Amp Harold, Todd Elvig here with you. The final frame from Joe Richer Court, the pit at Everett High School. 38-27. The Everett Gulls have the lead. Boys game to follow this one, of course. Fed in, left block, walled off well by Sylvester. Fed to the perimeter, then a drive and a score, and quickly getting out of the way, Taylor Reed. Reed can create some space. And fed out in front, intended for Alana Washington, out of bounds. And this is at least the outskirts of Be Careful country.
This is, yeah, you're right. It's
tipped out of bounds off of Marr. And that one will go right back to the Gulls. Spun in Sylvester. Steps back to 3, then drives. Left side of the lane, left it short on a little spinning shot. Taken away. Campbell will lead the charge. Splits the defense, 1-on-3. Nice slip pass, shot up, no good. Rebound put back, good! Up and in for Esping. Esping with a big opportunity. Contact down low. Did they count that? No, they're going to say player control foul on Wagumgeg. Turns it over.
Now we're in the be careful country.
Yes, we are officially in be careful country. Watch, because they will look for out-of-towners.
We're in the rough.
They are, in fact, giving tickets. Up the floor, Marr, double team for Everett, and it's a tie-up, and it will give it back to the Gulls. Heady play by Alana Washington. Sub will check in. Wagumgeg out with a little bit of foul trouble. She's got 3, replaced by Lillian Thompson.
I want to say something. I want to say I love my daughter. She is the bomb.
Oof. Dribbled off the foot and out of bounds. Good defense applied to May Washington. And now Murphy with a big opportunity here, down 7. Campbell fed in. Esping curls and scores. Esping back-to-back buckets, and now a whistle and a foul 90 feet from the cup on Marr. Eva Marr, the freshman. Someone's ringer is rather loud. And now we'll have a stoppage of play and a timeout. 38-33. The Everett Gulls hanging on STSPN.
You can almost smell those fresh ground beans. Airfield Espresso at Harvey Field has been serving delicious cups of gourmet happiness for over 25 years. Excellent service and lasting relationships is their top priority. Stop in and experience the kindness and joy that exude from this special place, one cup at a time.
Back here on STSPN. Almost elevated us a little bit there, but we are available in homes throughout the world.
Well, Tom gave us a KRKO the other night, so
that'll work. We'll be anywhere and everywhere. Stolen away, Sylvester, or from Sylvester. Fed out, 3 ball, no good. Sylvester will recover that one. And for the Seagulls, all is right with the world. Across the timeline, Washington, that's May, feeds it back to Sylvester.
Yeah, they're breaking that press fairly easy. That was one thing that Edmonds Woodway could not do last night. They could not break the press to save their life.
Straight away, now cycled over right side. Larson drives, kicks. Sylvester, a 3, little wiggle, and she scores. Sylvester, her 3rd long ball of the day, and it's 41-33. 6 minutes to go. Oof, that was looked a whole lot worse than it was, I think. A shove, knocking Campbell to the ground, and she slid basically to the free throw line.
That would have been really bad for me.
Would have been bad for you to slide that far?
To fall like that on the hardwood.
On hardwood, on veteran hardwood. 41-33, your score. Fed inside.
Nice.
Esping couldn't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Skips it to the far side. Cycled back out. Reed, head fake, looking for help. Gets it to Esping. Block taken away. Blocked it flat-footed. Alana Washington. Give all the credit in the world to this Everett squad. Bend, but do not break. Straight away, Wagumgeg. Near side. Sylvester now straight away, Larson. Right side, Alana, now to May. Head fake Sylvester, starts left, goes right, then goes left. Gives it to the corner and out of bounds. Good defense by the Archbishop Murphy Wildcats. So the Cats with another chance to claw into this one, down 8. We've got a long night ahead of us at Joe Richer Court. High-low action to Esping. Nice double team. Tapped it away and out of bounds. And they've figured something out, these Gulls defenders.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit's due. They're playing hard right up to the end.
Sticking like glue whenever Esping gets the ball on the post. Drive, Euro step, scoop, and no score. Offensive board, Esping with a tap back. No, that wasn't Esping, excuse me. That was Burns. Under 5 to play, 4:45 to be precise. Left alone, Wagumgag launches and hits. Insurance on the board. Wagumgag. Oh, wow. I looked down. Was that 4 again with the make? We'll say it was. Why not? 46-33. Drive and a rejection. Just a stone-cold rejection and a stare down from Alana Washington. Sub will check in. Humphrey back in for the Wildcats. And Junior Parrish back in for Everett. Lob, mid-range, kicked back out. Campbell, straight away, deep 3, no good. Tipped up, and Campbell runs it down again. Goes baseline, the reverse, no. But she draws the foul. Campbell with that heady concentration. Foul is on Alana Washington. That is her 3rd. Team's 7th. 6 fouls on the visitors from Archbishop Murphy. So we're in the bonus the rest of the way. No good on the first one. Halfway home in the 4th in a 13-point game. Got it. Campbell with 5. Wagumgag back in, replacing Junior Parrish.
Ooh, good cover.
Lobbed up the floor to Alana Washington. She'll get some separation. 1-on-3 now. Drives underneath, reverses it up. That would have been cool if it went. Turnover back to the Wildcats. Hesitation. Campbell drives, then reverses it back out. Fed underneath. Press shot backing up, no good. Rebound put back Humphrey, no, but she is fouled. Free throws upcoming for last night's Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. That is on Larson. Foul number 3. Team foul 8. Humphrey to the line. Free throw rattles home. Humphrey's got a very quiet 7 points in this one. Ava Marr will return. I believe she replaced Esping. Up and got it. Got them both. Humphrey with 8. 10-point game. Wagumgag through traffic, left it back, punched out of bounds by Marr. Marr, Campbell, Humphrey, along with Burns. And who else am I missing? Turnaround jumper, no for Sylvester, and taken away by Campbell, trying to beat the double team. They'll lob it ahead, too far for Ava Marr, and it's taken back. Washington and Washington. Sylvester fed into Washington. Alana had beaten everyone. They just watched her sail by. 3 minutes. 12-point lead. Double team. Aggressive defense from the Gulls. Campbell feeds. Skip roll to Reed. Driving, punch shot up and good. Humphrey gets it to settle. 12 points. No, excuse me, 10 points for Humphrey. And a whistle. Block on Archbishop Murphy. And it's a 1-and-1 opportunity upcoming. Foul is on Reed, her 2nd. Sub will check in, replacing Burns. It's Tamaya Joseph. 1-and-1, missed it. Sylvester, and take it away. 2:35 left in regulation. 10-point game, stripped away. Good defense. Larson trickles up the floor. Sylvester then back out to Alana. May Washington will get it over right wing to Larson. Near side, 3-ball, no for May. Contact, and what do we got? What did they call? Wasn't a foul, and either way, it winds up Archbishop Murphy ball. 10-point game. Contact, no call, taken away. Back up the floor, Wagumgeg, the layup, coast to coast. 50-38. Near side in the corner, working free Humphrey. Man-to-man defense, giving it up to Marr. Marr trying to work past Wagumgeg. She'll pull it back. Looks like a 2-3. Good switch, fed inside. Campbell needs some help. 5 on the shot clock. Rise and score. Tamaya Joseph. 10-point game. Running out a ball game for the visitors from Murphy. Leaving it back, Wagumgeg. Fed into the lane. Forced up and in, Sylvester. 12-point lead. 1 minute remaining in the period. And a foul will send Reed to the line. Got some big decisions to make regarding your Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game in this one. 12-point contest, Gulls in front. Reed doing something about that. She has 13. Chance at one more.
Thank you, sir.
Couldn't get it to go. Punched up, taken away Sylvester. She got clipped in the hip, no call. Lobbed over the top. Wagumgeg draws some contact. Now they're just trying to foul, and they'll finally get one and send May Washington to the line. Unofficially, Wagumgeg with 15. And Sylvester with, looks like 18. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 52-41 Everett on STSPN.
We're not here to take part, we're here to take over.
I am the beast.
Back to it. 1-1 upcoming out of the timeout for May Washington. 49.3 left. Everett looking to add to this lead. They will not just yet. Offensive board stick back, no for Larson, and it's out of bounds. Looks like it will stay with the Gulls. That is a tough break for the Lady Cats on this comeback trail down 11. Lobbed in. Go up and get it, Sylvester. Wagumgeg, right side. Working with it, fancy dribbling moves. 37 seconds and the whistle stops play. Foul is on either Campbell or Humphrey. Looks like it is Humphrey.
Upcoming is our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game.
Absolutely. And if you want to supercharge your fundraising efforts, you can contact those folks and they will amp it up for you. Free throw up and good for Washington, her first point of the day. Whether it's a nonprofit, a church, a youth sports program, a couple of cracks at it there for Alana Washington. They can take care of you at Adrenaline Fundraising. Foul appears to be on Taylor Reed. And that's double bonus time now for the Gulls. I mean, technically speaking, it's double bonus time for both sides because 9 fouls on the scoreboard on Everett. And out of the game goes Humphrey. Free throw up, no. Offensive board, Sylvester digging that one out. 54-41. Fed to the near side, Larson, then back out up top. Wagumgeg, and I think we're just going to call the dogs off. I think that's going to be it.
Number 20.
And going to get prepared for our between games entertainment. Got to award our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. A lot of potential candidates as play is stopped for a ball out of bounds, it looks like. And fed in, no fouls, and that will do it, 54-41. A lot of candidates for our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. Wagumgeg and Sylvester leading the charge on the Everett Seagulls side. And for the Cats in defeat, some good candidates as well. Humphrey, Taylor Reed, and Marr also. We'll break the suspense after this. 54-41, I believe. They've already cleared the scoreboard here on STSPN.
Come with us. The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race. Look at this! To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard.
I never turn on you, I get the gang on you. You better pray for it. I put that thing on you. You ever play with it? At night.
To the fans, to the followers, and the haters.
But it doesn't matter.
Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best.
UFC strawweight champion.
Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
And back here on STSPN, adjusting the masks and adjusting the gear as we are joined by our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game, and that is Ella Sylvester, the senior center for the Everett Seagulls. First of all, congrats on the huge win.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a big game.
Now, what are your thoughts on how you played and how your team played in coming away with this big double-digit win?
Yeah, it's definitely a big win. You know, 5 in a row. We're getting that playoff streak on the way. And, you know, it's really about our full court man. You know, that's what gives us the push to get it back on offense. And, yeah, I mean, we're just playing great defense as a team, and that's really what's fueling our whole game.
And you mentioned defense, the trap or the man-to-man. It was really working tonight, and noticed a little drop-off in energy around the third quarter, but how'd you guys overcome that, and your thoughts on the defensive performance?
Yeah, you know, we definitely have plateaus as far as energy goes because we play such hard defense the whole game. But, you know, you keep pressing the team, and, you know, you hope that they run out of fuel before you do, and that works out for us. So, yeah.
You said 5 in a row, is that right?
Yep, this is 5.
And a chance at 6 on Friday?
Definitely, yep.
So I've got to ask this, being a fan of hard-nosed defense and of the guards, but you're a post who can also shoot the 3. Where does that come from, and how hard is it to work on all 3 facets of the game?
Yeah, you know, it's a lucky combo. It's definitely paying off. I've been training as a guard since I was little, so then as you grow up and you get taller, you know, you kind of develop your game all around. Yeah, it's definitely helped me.
And anything else that we should know as fans or parents or coaches or whatnot, just from your view in this big win?
Yeah, I say Everett's a scary team, and we're on the come up right now. Yeah, we're playing great team defense, and that's our whole game.
And the game is Friday. Is it a doubleheader on Friday night?
Doubleheader on Friday. Yep, we play at 7:15.
At 7:15.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, your shirt, if you would hold that up for the folks viewing at home, you have been putting in the work. That is Ella Sylvester of the Everett Seagulls, your Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. And thanks for joining us and giving us some insight. And
thank you so
go
much.
Enjoy this one.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that will do it for my portion of this broadcast, as we will step aside for another break, and you will be joined for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Mark Ockett and Todd Elvig will bring you the rest of the way here on STSPN.